Hello, Earl. Thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is a couple things. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online leads, your traffic, and your business. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website. See those techniques that outrank them and get you more on the top of the page of Google, which increase your traffic and your leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first off is content. So on your home page, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. Just depending on the competition, number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now, one thing I would just increase on this website here is just your relevant content. I like that you have some testimonials on there, your services, but you need to increase your content and your keywords to be found by Google when people search for you. So speaking of Google, if I was looking for your services, I might type this in: plumber, Phoenix, Arizona. Here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here. This is a good strategy to get right in front of the eyes of consumers to outrank these competitors here. That's one strategy. But here's the map pack here. That's important. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be at the top of the page for any kind of service you provide for or area you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Yelp and Angie's List because consumers, they're going to go to a local business, especially if it's an emergency type of service. So you got some big name competitors in this area on this first page, but I'll even compare your website to the one on the bottom here on the first page. If you could outrank him eventually, get on this first page in this very competitive Phoenix, Arizona market, then that's going to give you some value, increase your leads exponentially. So to do that comparison, here's a tool we use called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here. So right now, you're not using any keywords on your website, and keywords gives that electricity, that power to be found by Google, by consumers. So that's something you definitely want to increase firsthand is your keywords. Just compare this to Deer Valley Plumbing. Here's their website right here. We got their services here, but here's their numbers right here. So they're using over 2,000 keywords. I'm not saying you have to use all these keywords, but you just get real intentional on how you want to market or how you want to grow in certain areas, whether it's Glendale, Gilbert. So you get really strategic in that, and you could take these keywords, put them on your website, you optimize them, you tag them, get that same search volume, and that's how you start matching competitors in certain areas, and then eventually outrank them. Second is backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linking to another website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and then Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. A person with the most backlinks wins, but keep it in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have relevant, strong backlinks to your website. So it's not always about the quantity, it's also about the quality. So right now you're using 2 backlinks with 2 reference domains. Just compare that to this competitor, just what it takes eventually to get on that first page. They're using over 8,000 backlinks, and again, you get real strategic on the backlinks as well. Not saying you need all of these, but you could do a deep dive in these. You take the ones that are relevant, that are strong, and link them to your website as well. Again, that's how you start matching competitors. So the goal is to get to these numbers, not overnight, but over time. You get close to these numbers to increase your traffic here. That's closer to this 2,000. Just compared to the traffic you're getting now with the website, which is no traffic there. And that's how you increase your traffic and your leads. Then lastly is citation. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. And whatever business address you have, you want to be in the top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 and 3 of Google, people don't click for more services. People won't click this button for more businesses. So you want to be right in front of the faces of consumers. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, and citations, once they all come together, you really start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it, to be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack and up here organically for all the services that you do and all the areas that you provide for. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that generates some pretty decent revenue. And also there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this video for you to start thinking about those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals and I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a line of feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.